Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your timeless meditation. This is meant to support you whenever you find it, and so I'm not going to be intervening with astrological information that is necessarily about timing, and this is not intended to be describing the astrological weather, if you will, but instead whatever wants to be heard or spoken, I will access for you. So Leo, let's look at your overall information. The Two of Cups. This is not the first time that the opportunity for you to find deeper connection within yourself, to gain some significant and positive knowledge about who you are and what your experience authentically is and potentially is. That's key. You're experiencing your own potential. You're experiencing your capacity to dream and to achieve your dreams. This respect for yourself, this ability to understand and acknowledge, accept that your dreams are real and purposeful, that they are about your purpose here and about the gifts you have to offer the world, are reflected in all your relationships increasingly. All relationships where you are engaged are benefiting from this greater sense of self-respect and self-knowledge that you're gaining, or you are removing those relationships, or they're falling away, relationships that do not accept and embrace you on these new terms. You are not concerned with others who are not able to perceive or follow your path. You are allowing all relationships to be at peace as you are finding not only greater peace, but incredible inspiration in this ability to recognize deep and authentic connections and to build partnerships accordingly. In your past, we have the Lover's card, the King of Wands, and the Four of Cups. This is very much about romantic and other partnerships. In the past, you have had opportunities to join into long-term committed relationships or opportunities, and you may have been engaged with someone who was equally as passionate, determined, achievement-oriented as yourself. Somehow that manifestation of a relationship in the past is seeding its way, is growing, is morphing as a result of this deeper connection you have with yourself and what you've learned from relationships in the past. This relationship in the past particularly seemed to be, at the time, everything that you consciously wanted. You matched with another strong individual and you were about achieving something together. But that picture that perhaps did not work out well is now, you're now recognizing the mismatch there, what didn't exist on your part as well as on the part of others. And in this particular regard, you may be once have fallen under the illusion that you needed someone else to give you the sense of abundance, accomplishment, or achievement that you were looking for. And you're now aware that no one can give you something that you must give for yourself, particularly you, Leo. Your ruler is the sun. The sun is about our individual purpose on this planet. So you, as do all of us, have an obligation to fulfill that. And you are now getting in touch with that obligation to be all you can be. And understanding that even though the manifestations that may be arising, may be showing up in your life, things that you've wished for and you may now be attaining, are not necessarily suited to who you've grown to be. That wish was an old wish. You've now grown and progressed, and not only are you able to see that, but you're also able to realize that if this doesn't fit, you can manifest something that fits better. Now that you understand that you're the one who gives yourself the permission and the validation, the sense of worthiness to manifest what it is that will truly fulfill you and create the emotional and cultural foundation that you need to be satisfied and enjoy in appreciation and gratitude. That perhaps is what was missing in the past. The sense that I've done this for myself has been lacking. And that's something you're still contemplating. What are the things that I'm achieving for me? Those are the things that may be causing you some discomfort as you're looking around and seeing that you haven't necessarily gotten there yet. And yet, the responsibility lies with you. In the present, we have the Seven of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. You are striving for that level of material comfort and stability. You're still striving for that foundation that you need to create for yourself. And you are moving there because I see you creating something new. I see you building on this new sense of confidence, excitement, joy, anticipation of new things that you can accomplish, new goals that you have. You are definitely continue to be sensitive to elements in your environment that don't wish you well, that may take a lot for granted because of who you are, may make assumptions about you that aren't true. So the lack of credit, perhaps sometimes not being taken seriously, the sense of insecurity that you struggle with may be the result of unkind things or unkind experiences that you've had with others who have actively sought to sabotage your efforts, people who weren't happy when you worked towards your goals or your happiness, and that in and of itself was a big disappointment to you. But ways in which your sense of self-doubt fed into others who weren't willing or able to credit you for your accomplishments. And you are now realizing that those that have treated you in a particular kind of critical way, a dismissive way, made fun of you, are only reflecting their own fears. But as a result of that, you are picking your battles, you are moving strategically. And I like that. You are having a number 2, 3, 4, 2 fours as part of your path in building up your resources and your sense of value and worth incrementally. You're taking your time to put together a project that is going to benefit you, that is going to excite you. You may be selected to participate on a team that does some special work, some maverick work, something that is unusual or unique to your set of skills and allows you to shine, to communicate, to express yourself, or to be creative. In the future, the Three of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles. Let's say, you are absolutely looking at balancing out your relationships, all the ways that you give and receive. That means your working life, your ability to communicate, your relationships, all are being looked at with an eye to reciprocity, so that you're recognizing ways in which you take charge that is in some ways overgiving, or ways that you sit back and let others take charge and then are not satisfied with the results. So you're working that out for yourself. You're certainly recognizing the availability of this abundant, resourceful community that allows you safety in exploring the range of your feelings, all of your feelings, and in sharing resources and sharing the safety in being vulnerable. This is important to you because sometimes the exterior would lead others to believe that you have things that you don't necessarily have, or it allows people to make assumptions about who you are and what you need. You have to battle against that, and you're recognizing patterns in which you have been a part of giving the impression to others that you have it all, or that you don't want the things that you don't have. So you're really looking at your own responsibility in failures or disappointments that you sustain, seeing them as patterns, receiving help, asking for help in resolving that, and moving you closer to not only this shared, secure, loving, joyful community, but this reciprocity in your relationships. I'm going to clarify the Lover's card in your past. And I'm going to take the cards that flipped up that in my hand, and that is the Six of Swords and the World card. So the World card is really about you completing a cycle in your relationships. Your relationships may have been built on choices that you've made. Perhaps you've always attracted the opportunities you've had, and in some ways you're releasing this way of simply receiving opportunities rather than pursuing them. You're now in pursuit of an environment that allows you to be seen and heard in a way that you've never requested, demanded, or sought before. You've always allowed yourself to receive, to attract the resources you need. And in many ways that can look like a gift to others, but in fact, instead you're finding you have to want something, identify what you want, and then pursue that in a way that gives you the visibility, gives you the voice that you need for you to articulate, to build, to conceive the things that you want, to put those out there. The experience of completing the cycle of the past is prompting you to move to a place where you are manifesting the things that you want, that make you feel good. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords in your present. Okay, so I think this is a couple of cards that are out. The Moon card and the Three of Pentacles. So interesting how cards, no matter how many times shuffled, repeat themselves. And I believe Taurus received these same two clarifiers. The Moon is really about your openness to your subconscious experience, your ability to articulate that, to create the alliances, accept the support that you have from your unconscious. And that can be in the real world about your dream life, tracking your dream life, recording it, journaling every day, meditating or praying, and also creating conscious alliances or requests in the form of prayers or calling on specific ancestors to show themselves or to help you with specific things. These are energies, entities that are aligned with who you are and your purpose. They support your self-knowledge. They don't undermine it. And in fact, they're helping to support you to enter wholeheartedly into collaborations that are going to help you build this new project, creation, or activity that you are looking to grow. So you are entering into a field where you are contributing your expertise along with others who also contribute their expertise. That means you're working as part of a team. There are no bosses here. Everyone participates according to their skill level, and this is a new experience for you. This is a new experience perhaps in your area of employment, your profession, but you are moving into this area without a lot of confidence that you can do this. You are more than prepared, and this is part of what you're learning. You're ready to move forward with your experience and expertise to contribute equally with other members. You're not a recipient. You're not passive. And in this way, you may be asking specifically for the support of your allies in this regard. In the future, we're going to clarify the Three of Swords with the Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles being a repeat card. The Knight of Cups is really about the opening of your imaginative spirit, the opening of your desire to express yourself, to allow yourself to feel the range of experiences. And this is something that you've already been doing for a while, but now you're focusing on creative growth, putting out your expression, exploring your expression, discovering your expression, and allowing that to contribute to your foundation, your material foundation, your sense of groundedness, that this is really who I am. Now I'm on the path of my own creative expression, growth, and achievement. And this is on a platform of security and a sense that I know who I am. I can trace that in my environment through my relationships. And so this is a tremendous time, I feel, of opening your creative expression and achieving that. The fours here are really confirming this sense of building your foundation, Leo. So I hope this is resonating for you. If so, please like and share. Subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot, and I thank all of you for your donations, your comments, and all the ways you support me. This beautiful crystal is called golden calcite, and the key word is inspiration. I am inspired in all that I do. Thank you so much, Leo, for your time. Until next time, namaste.